So you want to know how you can become an emerald in only 30 days. Well, if you're a new coach, buckle up because I'm going to provide you with exactly what you need to do in order to fast track your success to becoming an emerald and signing up only 2 people onto your team. So my recommendation to you, of course, is in order to get people signed up, you need to talk about this. You need to be inviting people. So, of course, on a daily basis, once you become a coach, you should be reaching out to 3 to 5 people a day and just building a relationship with them. And then, of course, on top of that, I would recommend reaching out to just one person a day and asking them after you build a relationship with them, if you need to. You might already have a relationship going with them, and that's cool. But after you've built the relationship, after you've edified them, which, you're talking to them and you're providing them with the compliments that that you see all of the different traits that would make them a valuable coach. So, you're saying like, hey, Kelly, I really think that you are an awesome person. You totally motivate people. I think it's cool how you're always doing all these mud runs and you're asking other people to join you. And I see that you post daily about health and wellness. I think that you would be an absolutely awesome coach. Have you ever considered doing what I do? So after you edify somebody, you want to ask them, have you ever considered doing what I do? If you do this as a new coach, or just anywhere in your coaching business, wherever you are, if you are reaching out to 30 people in a month, you better guarantee it that you, yes, you, are going to become an emerald coach, or you're going to add people to your team. Because, dude, come on, you are talking to 30 people. You cannot tell me that in talking to 30 people that not at least one person is going to want to hop on board. When I first became a coach, I absolutely sucked at coaching. I did all the wrong things that you shouldn't do. I never signed up anybody as a coach. I had a hard time talking to people about Beachbody in general. So what I ended up doing was I went to a Danny Johnson seminar and I got her script books. So here we have a script book and her supplemental script. And I also got the complimentary audio that went with it. On my drive home from her event, I had an 8-hour drive and I listened to the audio the entire 8 hours and I absorbed every second of that audio. When I came home, I put the scripts and the audio to use, and I signed on 7 coaches in about a week. Now for me, it probably would have taken me 7 years to do that before. But because I got her scripts and I paid attention to everything she said and I absorbed it like a sponge, I was able to add 7 people to my team. Now I'm consistently adding about 10 to 12 people each month to my team. And so you can do this too. And it's all a numbers game. As just bad as that sounds, saying it's a numbers game doesn't sound that great, let's be honest. But, you are going to be talking to a lot of people about coaching, and there are going to be people who are just totally up for it, and then there's going to be people who aren't. And you gotta build the skin and understand that, you gotta go through a lot of no's to get a yes. So keep talking to people, keep presenting this to people. Danny has an awesome script in one of her books right here that, if you are a new coach, something I encourage you to do is to get a friend, a friend that would bend over backwards for you. I know you have a couple of those. Talk to them, say, hey, I am new to this opportunity and I need somebody to role play with me. Will you role play this with me so I don't act like a total buffoon when I'm going to talk to people about being a coach with me? And so the cool thing is you can use one of Danny's scripts and you can say, hey, I'm going to role play with you just as I would if I'm going to talk to somebody about the coaching opportunity. And you're going to present this to your friend, and chances are they're going to be like, dude, why didn't you tell me about this? This is an awesome opportunity. So lo and behold, you signed up one of your friends into this incredible experience just by role playing with them. So of course, to sign up some coaches, you can I don't even say either. You should be talking to 30 people each month because, dude, you are going to sign on at least one person by talking to 30 people. And if you did that for 12 months, that's 12 people. You are beyond diamond. And if you taught those people you are enrolling as coaches on your team to do the same thing, your team is going to explode, all right? I am somebody who never had confidence. You know, you can check out my shyness video, which I'll be tagging and putting a link to, but I am somebody who was completely shy, had no confidence, and I've built a team, an organization of over 300 people. And that's not just me, it's the people on my team. But you know, you can do this too. You can have this awesome, incredible team growing underneath you, but you just need to get the word out. So be talking to 30 people every month. Teach your team to talk to 30 people every month. Provide them with the scripts. You can either use Danny Johnson's scripts, you can use Eric Worre's scripts, or you can use the scripts in our Tubby to Toned group, because I've taken some of the scripts and I've combined them into one that has worked for me. So talk to people. And if you get one person on board, dude, sign up your spouse, sign up your significant other, sign up your sister, just say, don't worry about the details, shut up and just do this with me, because I guarantee this is going to work for us. If you sign them on and you're new and you're terrified, like, how am I even going to train somebody and I don't even know the ins and outs? Look, I've been doing this 4 years and I still don't know the ins and outs of coaching. So we're all kind of doing this together. We're kind of just learning as we go. So don't worry about all the systematics and everything. Let us all figure this out as a team together. Sign up 30 people, talk to 30 people, sign up one, sign up your spouse or your sister, and just keep talking. You know, don't get lost in the idea of, yeah, I've reached Emerald, and then you just backpedal and you stop inviting people. Because I can also tell you that it doesn't just stop once you invite people. You are going, or once you sign on people, you are going to have people who jump on board and then absolutely disappear. I've signed on coaches who, when I go to do the Getting Started Right call with them, they're gone. They just went gone. Like, they're poof. Like, did they combust? I don't know. But, you know, you will have that. And, you know, some people would get really discouraged, but it's not you, it's them. They weren't, something clicked. You gotta love them. I don't know, but you need to always be adding to your team. And even the people who say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to be a go-getter, I want this, I need this, I want this bad, I need this for my family. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, because people talk. It's their actions that prove whether they want it or not. And just by signing up as a coach doesn't prove much. So you need to, once they sign on, you need to equip them with the knowledge to be talking to 30 people and signing on one. And if they don't do it, don't pour all of your energy into trying to lead a horse to water who just doesn't want it. Take that energy that you would be pouring into that person and pour it into somebody else. Pour it into finding people who truly want this. There are people who want this. You know, Scotty Hobbs said, if you don't invite somebody and I come across that person, you better guarantee I'm going to talk to that person about coaching. And you're going to be pretty upset when you find out that that person that you could have talked to, but you assumed for whatever reason that, you know, you just weren't going to present them with a coaching opportunity. You're going to be pretty upset once I'm coaching them. So, you know, always look at whoever it is. Do not just assume that the person that you're talking to isn't going to want to become a coach. There are so many coaches who were white collar coaches or white collar workers who were still living in debt and could have used an opportunity like Beachbody. And once they discovered Beachbody, they signed on the dotted line and they were ready to go. And so you just need to find the passionate people. Don't get discouraged when somebody doesn't want it. Just know that it's not for them, and maybe it's a blessing for you. You know, I've talked to people on the phone. I talked to one girl who just told me her entire life about her diarrhea. Like, I was on the phone with this girl for 45 minutes and she was talking to me about her irregularity the whole time and wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. And after I presented the coaching opportunity to her and I called her back to discuss what she thought about the video she saw, she didn't answer. And I thought, the girl who just wouldn't stop talking about her poop just didn't want it. And it was a beautiful thing. So don't feel defeated when somebody doesn't want this. It could be a very big blessing in disguise. Just keep talking to people, keep going, do your personal development, and just never assume that this isn't something for somebody, because this is an incredible opportunity to help a lot of people to feel fulfilled, to be able to provide for your family like you never could have imagined before. And plus, it just brings you a really awesome community of really cool people to be friends with, a community you can never get from anywhere else. So thank you for watching this. Get out there and talk to people, and I'll see you when I see you.